Good evening, welcome to Modern Woman Profession. As you know, I've been saying it for the longest. Modern women are broken, and they are selfish. And we got a nice video today. A woman that's gonna confess how she struggle about life. Anyway, guys, they want you because they are on survival mode, and you're gonna say the reason why.
I'm being evicted from my apartment. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
So the reason why she probably get evicted because she doesn't have money, she don't have a job, and also she has a degree that doesn't mean nothing, and also she got no skill. So basically, and she that's what happened. Basically, in this economy right now, everything's going to the roof. If you have no working experience and then you have no skill, hopefully you're gonna lose everything. That's the downside of that. Everyone is paying the price for it, not only her but everybody.
So I live in a part of Florida. I mean, Florida itself is disgusting, but I live in one of the worst parts of Florida. And there's nothing here. And for the past year, I have financially struggled to the point of mental insanity.
You don't have to tell me. The eyes gonna give it to you. Look at the eyes. The eyes is sensitive. Look at the eyes, and the mouth as well. If you see the eyes, the mouth, they not really match. Not they try to is it serious matter? But trying to laugh it out. Which is why the it's like a psychopath behavior. Again, I'm just speculating. I'm not saying for sure, but again, the reason why she's mentally because what happened is a woman a spender. They spend a lot of money on clothes, on hair. They spend a lot of money on makeup. They spend a lot of money about trip and so on and so forth. They don't have a saving money. They don't have a saving plan for tomorrow. They don't have a 401k most of the time. They don't have any system. The only time women are saving money is then with the boyfriend. They took the husband or the boyfriend money and put it on a separate account so they can have a rescue plan just in case. That's how they save money. That's why whenever a woman is in a relationship with you and she need $300 for something, if she need $200 for something, she can tell you $600. If she need $100, she can say $300 for her to save that $200 or 150 on the side just in case something turn out, and then she gonna be on her own. And then if she want to do something, you tell her no, she already have that money on the side so she can pay for her stuff. And the next thing you know, you'll be like, oh honey, why'd you do that? And most of the people don't know that. That's why when they get divorced, they can afford the lawyer separately. When you're broke, and next thing you know, we get divorced, and then you go to court, you can have no money for the lawyer, anything. That's the reason why women are broke, because they don't have no financial plan for recovery. The financial plan is on you. The financial plan is you as a man to pay for her stuff, pay for her help, pay for her lifestyle, and then you end up breaking broke, and then she end up saving her money sometime, and also take your money to save on top of you spending to her. This is the craziness, and you can see she has a mental issue where she already admitted that. I'm glad she already admitted that. If you as a man, you go to and ask her out, you won't be way woodworking because she'll tell you she's crazy. And we're gonna hear what else she said about that. And this is nasty work.
I have been stealing my groceries.
Damn.
I have
Oh
been
shit.
basically
Fuck.
stealing anything I can just so I can survive. I'm like a little squirrel. And the stress from the financial instability has made my bipolar symptoms come back up.
Look at that. Men always say that women has always been by either bipolar or bisexual, and she probably both. And remember that women always in survival mode. That's why she says she starts stealing. This is what happened. Anytime woman is in life with you, she's stealing. She remember the first man on earth. I must always say, the man has to lose his ribs. The man is gonna lose his peaceful environment, which is the garden, and the man actually eat the food. So not everyone that he still he lost his life. That's why women come here. They come stealing from society. That's how when your relationship, they see your peace, they see your everything, your money, your she gonna be in your environment, steal your space, and so on and so forth. This is what happened. She wants you, your resources, and next thing you know, for her survival. That's why when she everything she push in the corner, she's just selling for grocery. What else she's selling? She probably selling some clothes, she probably selling some money on the side, and she probably doing a seller the cat on the side as well. You never know. Again, she's not gonna admit it on the media, because at the end of the day, women did not tell the whole story. She's not gonna tell the part. Some women say that, but the point of mine is, if they say that, that's mean that they really want to be honest to themselves. And most women, they sell stuff on the side before to the point of stealing. They probably try with a one night stand, they probably try with friend benefit, and they're looking for a daddy, sugar daddy. But the thing about it is, if they're looking for a sugar daddy, they're not willing to give the sugar. They want you to pay them for everything, but not asking anything in return. That's the part that's a woman is broken, because that's why back in the day, men love sex workers. The sex workers like, I'm gonna pay you this and you're gonna do that for me. And women like, okay, fine, no problem. I'm gonna do that. If you want to upgrade your package, you're gonna pay more. And men is like, okay, fine. If I got more money, and then I'm gonna pay for more services. This generation is what it is. The men pay for the responsibility. Like, honey, I like you. I'm gonna take you under my roof. I'm gonna take you under my care. I'm gonna pay for everything, and all I will ask in return is faithful and then access to your body anytime I want. And next thing you know, please me give me personal. Women say no, 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 no. We not your slave. Means that, okay, fine. So doing your own. Now she's paying the price of being her own. Look at that crazy eyes. Now she's feel like how hard life is. Life was always hard with men. Since minimum 12, 13, men understand how life can be hard. At 18, men understand how cruel life can be. With women, with relationship, with job, with money, everything. Life cruel and it's not fair. Women understand that after when they reach at 27 and up. Women wish a career life, because at that point they're looking for retirement, looking for a bailout. At that time, her beauty start to fade, and then she cannot be like the next girl, the bad B again. Now she start to see her life is hard. But at that point, men already passed up on her. That's what she require you to have 100K in the bank. You need to pay for a date, $1,000 deposit, and so on and so forth. Because at the end of the day, she's now in survival mode. Women always on survival mode. Don't give me wrong, they're always survival. They try to drain resources from you. That's why they love simp, because simp give it for free and they don't want to do the work. And that's what happened to her. She probably gonna find a man, but she's not willing to obey. And next thing you know, she's on the street. And then now she's on to give a video why she's on the street.
Oh no. So now they want me
What
for
in the world?
medication. I
Get
didn't
on
take
it.
medication for 4 years, but now I need medication. So
Or
I'm
don't
getting
get
in
on
my
it.
car. I'm driving to my mom, and we're gonna live out of our cars. We're gonna camp. We're gonna save as much money as we can. We're gonna get vans.
About that, she says she gonna be her mom. That's mean that her mom is single. So I mean that she not falling fall from the tree. That's what I'm telling you. Daughter and mother, they usually have the same path, okay? Because the mother influenced their life for the influenced them for the whole life. And once the mother broke up with the dad, they push the dad away so they can raise the kids. And now everything and friends they had, they're gonna push that to the kids. That's what she ended up. I don't think she's gonna be a good suitable for relationship, because she never has that relationship where she learned that to be serving, or to be obedient, or to work with a man. She's not gonna that position. She always gonna be combative, and then she gonna blame the mates. She always gonna be she's not gonna be loyal. Whenever everything goes rough, she gonna be on the side and then send the cat. And that's what she gonna say. I'm gonna be even in my mom save as money as well. That's me that I'm gonna be pumping them. I'm gonna go to the nightclub. I'm gonna find a guy to pimp me out, and next thing you know, sell the cat on the side and able to save money to afford my way up. That's how money go on the ladder. They sell their cat the way up. That's what most women does. And now this what happened now. Men doesn't have enough money to save because of rent, because of so far and so forth, and responsibility. Men now doesn't want to spend that much money. Now women feel like life is hard. The reason life is hard because men is like, my grandparents pay They don't have nothing in return. My father pay, they don't have nothing in return. My uncle pay, they lose everything. And I see how men lose their life, and I see how men are struggling, and I see how men become depressed. And the women are heartless, you don't care. And men is that whatever struggle going on, you're on your own. I'm not gonna bail you out, I'm not gonna help you. And now women feel the pressure. That's why that age they are single and crying. I remember back in the 50 years ago, 1950, most of those women they be married already. Most of them they married, they have a family. Most of them they be taken care of. 1950. Now, 75 years later, they're crying on TikTok, I'm looking for a man, so like that. They're not looking for a man, they're looking for a bailout. Because life getting harder. They think life gonna be easy on their own because now they're working a couple job. But after a couple years, they get tired and they're seeing that they get boring. When they get tired and boring, guess what's gonna happen? They gonna go and then stress out, and then now they're gonna be like, I don't want to work anymore. I want my man, I need my Prince Charming, I want someone to rescue me, because they never want to do their hard job. They are lazy. They are broken. They want you to serve them but not to do anything. And the next thing you know, when she get bored, she gonna leave. That how women are. That's why she said that, oh yes, I'm struggling. The struggle, you're not supposed to struggle. You're supposed to, in your young age, around 12 years old, between 12 years old to 24, you're supposed, a lot of men gonna chase after you. You're supposed to pick the guy you want. That's why some men like, they are my sweet high school sweetheart. They're around 14, 15 years old. They have their high school sweetheart. They grow up together and then build a foundation. Now those women, if they come to relationship too early, like on like 15, 16, and go with a sweetheart, they say that they are young and naive. And after 30, they do relationship. If they start after 27 and 30, they say like, oh yes, we grow apart. We have different perspective. And let's say, I'm level, I need to manage my level. And they break up the relationship. No matter the age you pick them from, to when they are young, they say they are young and naive. When they get under 27, they say like, oh yeah, now they know a different level. When they are 40 and 50, they say they want a man that has stamina and stuff like that. It's everything about me, nothing about what she can provide for you. She never said what she can really to do in life, because at the end of the day, she said she's on medication for 4 years. So basically, everything that's going on is for medication. And next thing you know, guys, this is how modern women today. Don't fall for it. And I feel bad for it. A lot of people do struggle in life.
I'm done living in this system.
Yeah, and yeah, she's right. I'm done also living the system that's really broken. They kill into women. And shout out to Legion of Men. He's has a good video, and also give him some like and subscribe and share. So basically that's how she feel life. And everyone is struggle. Everyone is struggle. They have bill to pay, they have a lot of stuff to pay, and next thing you know, everyone does have a saving account. Is America. That's what happened. We have two people working, and this is the idea now they're trying to do. I bet you not, I kid you not. Mark my word. You're gonna see years coming up, they're gonna start making kids working on the mall. You're gonna find they're gonna start kids start from working at a young age, because they see that a lot of people not working. That's why they have student visa. That's why student visa is a good thing for the country, because they're gonna hire people that young age, 15, 16 years old, to come and work here. That's how they do. And because at the end of the day, the economy is getting tough, they need new fresh income to come. And what they do, since they already the fresh income was the woman, they already take that part. Now they're gonna go after the kids. That's why it doesn't expect. And next thing you know, your kids, your grandkids, gonna be working since early age and until death. And you at that point, you probably retire with nothing. And next thing you know, they're gonna stop. When the kids start working, they're gonna start paying your debt, and see, they thing level up, and they see, everything gonna be increased again. That's the cycle of America. Everyone is tight right now. And women think there's gonna be some guy there rescue them. That's the reality of women. Men say they have to put their boots on, strap on, and then that's, go through the mud and then rescue themselves. That's the difference between men and women, because no one gonna save the men. But women believe that you as a man, you are, that's your duty to save them. And men say no, because mother woman doesn't give nothing in return. They are combative, they are disloyal, they are disrespectful, and next thing they ask you to move heaven on earth for them. I feel bad for the lady. She's not ugly. She's still young. She can put that up, but at the end of the day, she's mentally, good, and next thing she's on medication, and whatever you ask for her, you're not gonna get it. And all they need is to go to church to be converted. And I just on the topic because modern women they hate Christianity until the life is on the end, until they are the 40s. This is when they go after church. 37, 40 is when they go to church, not to look for God or to confess or to repent, but they're gonna go to for a man because men in church are very non-combative because once they get married, they take it for serious life. But in the meantime, they go out there, have their whole experience, and next thing you know, after 37, they're gonna come to church and impose the Bible on the men, and then their past not matter because they're a new creature. That's the end of all every woman. That's why they say the last phase of the 304s is being a church member. And that's why you see church member now is full of women and men into mature because they are all 304s converted into Christianity and they destroy the faith as well. And that's another topic for today.